Someone that I think is in the middle of changes right now is this guy, Mini Manson. Mini Manson, do you feel open to something like this?
Not really.
Why is that?
I just ain't.
There's
You're, you're
general.
boring, and you couldn't hypnotize me. I mean, look at the way you dress. I'm already turned off. You couldn't hypnotize me. You should see what I did as a hypnotist when I was a kid, though. My dad took us to this really cool place called the Magic Lounge, and this hypnotist was up there, and the guy kept trying to hypnotize me. He's like, "Kid, get off the stage."
So the thing about Mini Manson here is he's always getting into like fights with people.
Yeah, I can see that.
My opinions. I can't help it that I'm honest.
No, but you have a very salty opinion towards like everyone. And I just wonder like why that is. Like, why do you think it is, Minnie?
Oh, listen, this is not the place to discuss that, but I'm just a very honest person, and I just don't like to bullshit people and lie to them. I guess I won't get that far in my career if I can't lie to people, but it's really hard. Sometimes I do lie, but it's really hard. I want people to be able to trust me. How can I be legitimate and such if people can't trust my opinion?
Well, the thing is, Minnie, your opinion's like always negative towards people, and you come from like a very like salty disposition. And when you come at people like that, they're not going to receive you well. Hollywood hypnotist Kevin, is there any way to change that about someone?
No, because Mini Manson is exactly who. What's that?
You couldn't help me. You couldn't change me. I don't want to change. I mean, I'd like to be nicer sometimes, but I don't want to change.
There you go. Mini Manson is exactly who he wants to be.
But what if it's really not good, Kevin? Kevin, what if it's bad?
Not to you. Maybe it's good to me and people who like honesty. People trust me.
And I have to go with that, Elisa, because
trust me.
Yeah, this is where Mini Manson wants to be in life. And you get it, I get it. We understand the higher levels of operating in this world that we live in and what we need to do that, right? In truth and in honesty, right? So Mini Manson has made choices to be who he is and to stay at the levels that he chooses to be.
Okay, thank you so much for being on Kermit and Friends, and I'm really sorry about Mini Manson.
Oh, I'm not. Don't be sorry. Don't apologize. Mini Manson's great, and they are who they are, and they're going to stay where they want to be.
Yeah, they're going to stay horrible. All right, thank you so much. What a great guy. He's trying to help us. Mini Manson, what the hell was that? What was that? You embarrassed me.
Who the fuck gives a shit?
What was that?
I don't care. I'm here to perform. I could care less about that fucking shyster.
That guy.
Let's be positive. Let's fucking kill ourselves because we're too positive, because we can't see the fucking truth about things. There's a negative and a positive to life. You can't be fucking positive all the time. What kind of crock of shit is that? I guess sick of this be positive movement. It's bullshit. They started that in the 90s, and you know what? All it does is get people in trouble. You have to have conflict in your life. You can't be positive all the time. You know that. Can you write a screenplay with no conflict in it? What kind of movie would that be? It would suck. There's conflict. I hate conflict, but it's necessary. That's what I discovered. And I help myself all the time, and I get help. But I don't want help from some shyster to hypnotize me. So I ended up jumping off a cliff because he had an agenda, or he had a bad day. He has bad days.
He did not have an agenda.
I don't trust this guy. And look at the way he dresses. I mean, come on. Would you let someone that dresses like they work in a mailroom hypnotize you? Come on. He should look magical and wear like a nice, like how magicians used to dress with the tie and tails and all.
But he's not a magician. He's a hypnotist.
Right. I am. I hypnotize people more than he does. I've helped more people than he has.
I really didn't like your attitude.
And they will tell you that I help a lot of people.
You don't have a good attitude, Minnie, and I've noticed it. And, I just think that you're angry a lot.
Your opinion only. This isn't the place to discuss my past or my family or why I think the way I do, unless you want to give me the whole show. Do you have time for that?
Well, we have a very famous artist coming up. I hope you're nice to that guy. He's a very, very famous artist.
What's his name?
His name's Joey.
Somebody contacted me last night and was very disrespectful to me, and I didn't like it, and I was still nice to that person. I killed them with kindness. I'm not always mean.
I just think that, like, were you nice before your transition? Oh.
No, I was worse. I hated being a female.
Mini Manson, this is your King Cobra. You are a fake goth and not even a real man, dude.
Okay.
All right, so that's not very nice.
You'll like my videos from Fat Sunny Records. Shout out to Fat Sunny Records.
All right, Manson. So, just try to be nice. We have a very famous artist coming on.
I'll be nice, I promise. Let me perform, though. I was told I could perform. I got a song for you.
Okay, just wait a little bit, okay? This Joey Feldman is a mixed media artist. He works in Los Angeles.
So do you do well with, do you do well financially with it now?
Yeah, I have no complaints. Yeah. Bills are paid.
That's terrific. That's so terrific. Minnie, you're writing in the private chat that I'm a...
You don't like what I'm saying? Fuck off. I don't like you. You said I could perform. I'm not here to talk. I'm not a fucking mouthpiece. I'm a singer. Fuck all this boring shit. I don't give a shit about it. When people see me sing, that's what they like. That's what people want. That's why people came here. Not to listen to all this fucking gibberish. You don't care about
Stop
me.
it!
You don't care that I was homeless for 17 years. You don't care about that. You don't care that my family beat my head in every day and ripped my fucking hair out so blood was pouring down my head when I was a little girl. You don't care about me because I'm not a trans woman. Because I'm a trans man, you don't like me because you don't like men. It's obvious. You put me backstage, you lied to me, I lost 6 hours of sleep. I was up all night trying to fix my broken computer. You know what? I just cannot afford proper audio equipment. I'm never gonna be able to fix it. I want you to stop telling me to buy all this expensive equipment. I don't have money for it. I bought a mixer, I bought another computer. I have a big fucking, look at this shit here. You see that? All that stuff for you. And I can't even get it to fucking work. Okay? I just don't understand technology. I'm a singer. I'm an actor. I'm an artist. I am creative. I am not a technical person. So I'm going to tell you all for the last time, accept my audio the way it is or else. I'm not putting up with this bullshit no more. It's my way or the highway.
Let's go boom, baby, yay.
You provoke people into rage, you know that? You really do. You make people angry. You said I could perform. All week long I prepared a song just for you. I was going to sing Rainbow Connection, but then I was told you didn't like that song. That you
No, I love that song. I love that song.
So then I prepared a song
I
by
didn't say
Ozzy
that.
Osbourne because someone said you like Ozzy Osbourne.
I don't even like Ozzy Osbourne. I do like Rainbow Connection. I would prefer that.
If you have Ozzy Osbourne. I knew it. Somebody was trolling me last night. He told me you didn't like Rainbow Connection. He said you wanted Ozzy Osbourne. He said you were going to have little Ozzy on your show. And some guy pretending to be Ozzy was trashing me last night, but I took the high road and I was still polite to him. And I said, you know what? You're a fellow entertainer. I don't know who you are. I'm going to give you the benefit of the doubt because I think people were putting him up to it. People like to lie all the time and say, oh, this person said this about you. If you don't hear it from my mouth, then I didn't say it. You don't care that I was homeless. You care about that cartoonist that was homeless. I was a cartoonist for 20 plus fucking years. But did anyone care? No. I stopped being a cartoonist because my hands don't work anymore. I can't draw anymore. I used to be a political cartoonist. I've written comic books. I've written children's books. I wrote a book for the imam in South Carolina, for an Islamic imam. I've done artwork all over the world. I've been in many contests. I've won many contests for my cartooning. I met Charles Schultz. He was a really nice guy. He gave me advice on my artwork. He says, draw things that people love. Draw lovable characters like kittens and puppies. I said, not everybody likes that saccharine sugar bullshit. You know, the people out there that are gothic like me who would rather draw coffins and bats and kitty cats wearing skulls on their heads. You know, not everybody likes the same saccharine shit you do. You got to give people a benefit of the doubt and let people be people. I'm the only one that'll come on here and tell you the truth. I'm sorry if I sound angry all the time, but people get sick of positive saccharine crap all the time. I'm here to defend the goth culture and to say it's okay to be sad. It's okay to be not okay. You've heard that saying. You can't hypnotize someone into feel good. You have to make a change in your own life if you want to have a better life. Do what you like and don't care what your family says because your family's going to order you around, tell you what to do it our way or we won't love you. Love is conditional. And if you don't do it our way, then guess what? You're out of the family. But guess what these people are going to do? They're going to die anyway, and they're going to leave you out of the will. And you're not going to know how to care about yourself. You're going to end up homeless like I did and like the cartoonist. I like that cartoonist. I like your cartoon work. I wish you would have showed your cartoon work instead of talking about being homeless. And
But
also,
he,
I'm Jewish.
no,
My
Minnie,
father was Jewish. Shalom. Go ahead. I just wanted to
Minnie,
say that. Go ahead.
why would he want to do anything with you or even know you? Like, people don't want to know people like this.
I don't want to do anything with him. I think you were mistaken. I don't want to collaborate with him. I'm just saying he's a good cartoonist, and I'm glad
He
he
is
got
a
off
good
the street.
cartoonist.
And shalom. You don't care about my cartoons. You don't even talk to me. I have to talk to your producers and everyone else in Saudi. You never once talked to me directly in a DM or anything else. But I see you talk to Whoppy Flanker, or what do you call him?
Do you know why?
You call him? Or is his name Whoppy Danker or Sloppy Banker? What's his name? Floppy Wanker, that's it. Floppy Wanker. He has all this expensive equipment, people, but he can't sing for shit. He has no stage presence. He just stands there wearing a dull shirt. La, 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 la. What would you rather have? Someone like me who's exciting, you don't know what's going to happen, controversial, fun, and talented, with crappy audio equipment? Or would you rather have this guy who's getting mommy and daddy paid thousands of dollars so you can have nice equipment, but he can't? Who cares about the equipment if you can't use it right and sing good and act? Who cares about all that equipment? It means nothing.
All right, I'm just gonna let you calm down for a second, and then
people always get the shaft. I want to tell you that.
I don't think that's true. I actually
people get the shaft. Please tell me.
Minnie, I'm dealing with a lot right now myself. Okay, I'm dealing with a lot myself. Okay, and Joey, any advice for people out there like Minnie Manson that are so angry and that are blaming things on other people? And that's why I don't talk to him, to be honest with you, because I don't want to talk to someone like that. I'm trying to have a good life too, you know? So I don't want to talk to someone like that. I want to have other people talk to him for me because he's so difficult.
Don't worry, Minnie Manson. Everything gets better from here for you. It's okay.
I agree with Wappy. I think it's going to be better. We're here for everybody here. Weezy, what do you think we should talk? Well, what do you think you should talk about in the wrap-up show?
Been a lot that's happened today. It turned into the Minnie Manson show for a little while, so we need to talk about him and his horrible attitude.
He has the worst attitude. He's my nightmare of what I could become. He's my absolute nightmare. I never want to be like that. He's giving me the finger backstage. And
I drew a picture of him, and this is how he treats me.
A very beautiful picture. I like the picture, but it's like, you know, my sister tuned in, I think, at a really bad time, and she thinks I'm hanging out with losers because Minnie Manson was here, and you know, she's saying it's not good, and there's like cursing. And Minnie Manson, you really embarrassed me today in front of people. But you know, I guess what can you do? So we'll talk about, you know, I mean, I guess I don't want to talk about Minnie Manson on the wrap-up show because he's so annoying. Just a little. I don't really want to talk about. He's so negative, you know. I'd much rather talk about like the adult baby or like anyone else.
The hypnotist, of course, who was a great sport, especially given the fact that he had to talk to Minnie Manson, which was unfortunate for him.
Yeah. Let's like not. I don't know. It's so weird because you know Minnie Manson is he has a song prepared. Like we're gonna hear from Minnie Manson and Wappy again, but you know he has a song prepared, a beautiful song, "Rainbow Connection" by Kermit the Frog. It's such a nice song, and I'm really looking forward to it. But it's hard to listen to that beautiful song. You know, sang by someone so mean, and like he transitioned, right? He was a woman before, and he's like throwing that in my face. But like, you know, sometimes like the transitions like maybe are a mistake. What do you think, Minnie? You think that transition is suiting you well right now? All right, you're muted, but I want to say that I don't think Minnie Manson is happy with anything right now. Otherwise, he'd be a lot nicer to everyone. So on the wrap-up show, we'll talk about that. And obviously he's muted, so he can't even sing Rainbow Connection at all. There's no Rainbow Connection happening whatsoever because he's frozen and he's muted. So, you know, that's just karma for you right there. And that was a great show. I think I was really thrilled with it. Went better than last week, and we keep getting better and better and better. What is your problem? What? I can't hear you. Your wires aren't working. I'm very sorry. Your wires are not working. And honestly, I think it's God that is making your wires not work right now because you would just be cursing at me. I will start wearing fun and cute costumes in the near future. I think I will be doing things. We're experimenting here. What is that, right? Okay, I would love to hear you sing that song, Minnie, but I cannot hear you. So I'm going to give you one more chance to put your volume on. I would love to. I love that song. I love the Muppets. I love Kermit the Frog. And it would be a beautiful, beautiful performance, I'm sure. But right now, I don't know what's going on with you. I don't know. I don't know, you guys. I mean, how long can I wait for Minnie Manson to sing Rainbow Connection? I don't think I could wait long for that. Let's ask someone else to sing it. Hey, North American Snow Queen, do you know how to sing Rainbow Connection?
Yeah, I know the song. I sing it with the record, not usually separately from it, because I don't remember other words.
Okay, all right. So maybe you could bring up the karaoke and sing Rainbow Connection by Kermit the Frog.
Actually, I do got it on record, but it's not, because it's copyrighted. I don't want to get you a strike.
Don't even worry about it.
Let's see if I can. I got the vinyl here in my collection somewhere.
All right.
I'll save it for my show on Silver Moon Radio tonight.
Okay, all right. So a lot of people are angry with Minnie Manson right now. I feel bad for him. He had the song prepared. He's muted. He can't work his wires. Oh, hey, Minnie.
Yes, hello. I'm not muted. I had to go out and come back in. Can you hear me now? I made the song. It says everyone can see and hear me. Well, I'm going to try to sing it anyway. I don't know if you can hear it or not, so let me start the song. I'm not very happy right now, but I love this song. This is a positive song. It's starting now. Why are there so many songs about rainbows? What's on the other side? Rainbows are visions, but only illusions. And rainbows have nothing to hide. So we've been told, and some choose to believe it. I know they're wrong. Wait and see. Someday we'll find it. The rainbow connection. The lovers, the dreamers, and me. Who said that every wish would be heard and answered when wished on the morning star? Somebody thought of that, and someone believed it. Look what it's done so far. What's so amazing that keeps us stargazing? And what do we think we might see? Someday we'll find it, the rainbow connection. Lovers, the dreamers, and me. All of us under its spell. We know that it's probably magic. Have you been half asleep? And have you heard voices? I've heard them calling my name. Is this the sweet sound that calls the young sailors? The voice might be one and the same. I've heard it too many times to ignore it. It's something that I'm supposed to be. Some We will find it, the rainbow connection, the lovers, the dreamers, and me. La, la, la,
All right, all right, all right, all right, all right, all right, all right. That song, it's not that long. That song, that was like the extended version. All right, that was okay.
1 week later.
Having a good show is going to bring in more people, more good people. Having weirdos on the show is going to bring in just weirdos and more trolls and more, and it's just going to be a downward slide. So in a way, my advice, I'm not a good advice giver, but whatever, but I would say you want to be on the up and up, not the down and down, and having, you know, some of these people are entertaining and stuff, but you know, as being like influencers on the internet, like we can be good influencers or bad influencers. And I think one way to really do better and to be successful would be to try to, you don't have to be perfect, but you know, you can do this still, but try to make it like you're a better influencer in a way. Not trying to down you or whatever, but yeah, I don't know. But yeah.
You know, you're right. You're right. I'm just going to bring on someone like that right now.
Yeah.
You're right. All right. So ready?
Yes. Thank you.
You ready for me to follow your advice?
I guess.
Here we go. Hey, Minnie Manson.
Hello.
Hi. Ah! All right. Everybody, thank you so much for watching. I'll see you on the wrap-up show. Enjoy that. I hope everybody joins, even Minnie Manson, that little twerp. Little freaking twerp. Such a jerk. So my mom just texted me. She said, well, Minnie Manson made an appearance today showing his best side.
Ah, good one. That's what my mom said. Yeah, that's exactly what he showed us, but it's gone now, right?
I edited him out of the video. Yeah, he's not in there.